Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sneha and today I had a photo shoot that was scheduled that got cancelled last minute. So I figured since I have my kit all packed up and ready to go, I'll show you what I carry in my freelance makeup kit. So if that's something that interests you, please continue watching. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to switch it up so that you see the kit and not me so much in the frame. So the setup is going to be slightly different. So just keep in mind that depending on the job that day, I do switch out my kit or the products in my kit quite a bit. The basic products stay the same, so the foundations, powders, skincare for the most part stays the same, but the color products do change quite a bit. And unless there's a specific shoot and I know that the model is of a certain skin tone, then I try and minimize carrying around so much weight, because I can be carrying anywhere between 25 to 40 kilos of makeup on me. So the goal is always to just minimize the kit and carry less products. So I always ask the photographer if I can, and if I've known them for some time, about the model's skin tones, so I can carry less products cater to their skin tone. And also if I have a mood board for the shoot, that's really helpful because then I can plan out the look a little bit, even though I do carry extra products, but it does surely help in catering it down. So like this particular shoot was supposed to be a hippie inspired one. So usually I don't carry glitter, but for this shoot I was carrying glitter. So I'll show you exactly what products I've carried for this particular shoot. Alright, so I'm going to be sitting on the floor for this portion of the video. But essentially, these are the two bags that I carry my kit in. So most of my makeup is in the Zuka bag, which is right here. And then I carry my brushes and other products in this particular bag. But for this particular shoot, I wasn't doing hair, I was just doing makeup. So therefore, I do not have any hair products in these bags. But if I were to do hair and makeup, the hair products will also go into this bag. So let's discuss this small bag and get it out of the way, and then we'll move on to the Zuka. Now in this back section, I carry a mesh bag, I carry a mesh bag with beauty blenders of different sizes. I carry a spray bottle to dampen the beauty blenders, or if I'm also doing hair, I like to carry this water spray. I carry a generic moisturizer, this is for body lotion, and then a large towel. In the main section, I usually carry my wallet. I carry some snacks. It varies depending on the day. I carry some water. I carry my mobile charger, so the power bank. And then I carry my Kitco, which holds all my brushes, my spatulas, my stainless steel palettes, and all of those good things. Get this out of the way. So as far as brushes are concerned, I do change up the brushes as I add new brushes to my kit. And I used to carry a brush belt before, but as my brushes have increased and I didn't want the branding that was on the brush belt, I decided to go with this brush Caddy, I believe, by my Kitco. I'll link all of these products in the description box below in case you want to try it out. But essentially you can hang your brushes while you're working, so I like the convenience of the strap, but otherwise it keeps all the brushes from dust and all of that, which is good. And then when I'm ready to work, just flip this. There's a slot on the back where you can put in this portion, the top portion basically. And then you have 6 sections where you can distribute your brushes. I like to keep my face brushes there for my base, so foundation brushes, moisturizer, all that stuff. Then powder brushes, then more like concealer, cream product kind of brushes, and also special effects brushes like this one, and then dropper and those kind of miscellaneous things. Then I have all my eye brushes. So this section is more fluffy blending type brushes. Then I have a section for my flat brushes. And these are brushes for detail work, so I have lip brushes, mascara brushes, any other small eyeliner brushes or anything that I use to clean up the look. So those are all in here. And then I do have some metal spatulas right here. So I carry 2 of them. So I carry one tweezer right here, and then the other one is a lash applicator from Makeup Forever. And on the side here, I carry 2 of my stainless steel palettes. And that's it for this particular bag. Now moving on to the Zucca. I don't use all the bags that come with the Zucca, it just depends on the job. In this particular instance, I just have 3 of the Zucca bags. So when I do open this, I carry 3 spray bottles right here. One contains water, one contains a brush cleanser, and the third one contains alcohol. That's 70% alcohol. Then in this particular pouch, I carry my liquid or cream eyeshadows. So I carry a lot of Danessa Myricks color fixes. I have a Dazzle eyeshadow liquid one by MAC. I carry some of the Chromaline gel paints, I guess, and then Makeup Forever, Aqua XL. So a lot of liquid and cream colors basically. Then I carry a bag of lashes, so I have both individual lashes in different styles and also some full lashes at the back right there. Then I carry this amazing brush roll that I got from Amazon, and if I open this, it houses all my liners. So I have eyeliners which go until here, and then lip liners which continue, and then I have some brow pencils, and then some more miscellaneous pencils right here, including a liquid liner. So I carry this in this roll. It's just easier for me to have it laid out when I do want to use it and pick a shade right out instead of sorting through, just because I have so many pencils. And this is just a random pouch for this particular shoot, so depending on the project, if I have to add certain miscellaneous products, then I'll have a pouch like this where I can add in products. So in this pouch for this shoot, which was a hippie inspired shoot, and the model had like blue eyes, so I was taking some single eyeshadows. These are just the ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadows. So I have a few of those in there. Then I have some pigments, oops. Then I have some pigments from Sample Beauty. So then I have glitter glue, which is by NYX. And then I have a bunch of glitters, different styles that I thought would come in use for this particular photo shoot. And then lastly, I also have this pack of these stick-on, I don't know, sequins, I guess, in different colors. Okay, moving on to the core of my kit. I pretty much carry all of these pouches for almost all my shoots. So this first one is where I keep all my foundations and powders. So this is what that looks like. I bought this off of Amazon, and I chose this particular size because it fit into the Zucca quite nicely. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box below. So this is what that looks like. If you open it, you do have slots here, but I don't put anything there. But you can essentially put your brushes or other eyeliners and stuff there. This is what this looks like today, but it can change up depending on the shoot. This section remains unchanged. These are all my Face Atelier foundations. I have 8 of the foundation shades on top right here, and then 4 of the shade adjusters, which are fantastic. I have this little container from Muji, I think, where I have cotton buds of different sizes. Some are pointy, while others are just the round edge. Then for this particular shoot, the model was of a light skin tone, so I'm carrying just my light skin tone powder. So I have RCMA No Color powder, which I have depotted into the small one. Then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic powder in the shade medium. Sorry, in the shade Fair Medium. I carry the 3 shades of the Flawless Airbrush Charlotte Tilbury powder. And for this particular project, I just carried 2 of my MAC concealer palettes in light and I believe medium. And then I'm carrying some of the lighter shades of the MAC foundations. So I have MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundations in these Muji containers, NC10, NC30 and NC40. I have my Bioderma, just the small one which I just refilled from the larger container. It's just easier to travel with. I have miscellaneous MAC mixing medium just in case I need to use it with pigments or something. Then I have Lucette palette where I have depotted MAC paint pots, that's the top row. Then I have some Maybelline pots right here, Charlotte Tilbury, Estee Lauder, MAC, a lot of other brands right here, and I use it from here. I don't find that the paint pots dry out too much in here. I've had it for over 6 months and they're still pretty good. Move this out of the way. I have my eyelash glue, and then I have a bunch of concealers and a few correctors. I have this Lone Touche Éclat in the shade number 2. I have a green corrector, but everything else are concealers from the ColourPop No Filter Concealer formula. So I have various shades in here, and that's what I have in this particular box. I'm going to take off the other 3 boxes. Now on the side, I can carry my business cards, carry extra tissues. I carry some color wheels right here. You can see that. It's always helpful. And then this other side, I carry straws just in case. In this first container, I carry my skincare products and also some of my disposables. So I have disposable mascara wands, some baby wipes, cotton pads, tissues, and then skincare, I guess also makeup remover. That's the waterproof one, other than the Bioderma that I carry. This is just a container where I have soap for soap brows. I have different kind of moisturizers depending on the skin type. This is the Universal Moisturizer, Embryolisse Lake Cream Concentrate. I carry MAC Prep and Prime when I want a more matte kind of finish on the skin. I carry 2 eye creams. One is by Bobbi Brown. This is the more hydrating one. And the other one is by MAC when I don't want too much hydration, but I still want an eye cream to smooth out the area. I have the MAC Fix Plus, the small one, just to hydrate the skin. It's hand sanitizer, of course. Then I have this as a primer in case someone is particularly oily or when I'm working with men. It's good to have this. This is the Matte Gel by MAC. This is the MAC Strobe Lotion, which varies depending on what kind of model I'm working on, but this is what I have for this particular shoot. I have the Homeoplasmin, which is fantastic for dry lips. I love it. Then I also have the Egyptian Magic Cream, which has multiple purposes. I have a dual-ended sharpener by Charlotte Tilbury. I have a setting spray. This is the mini version from Skindinavia. And then I have a lip primer. Today I was just carrying the Face Atelier one, but MAC also carries one and I have it somewhere in my kit. And then finally I have lip wands in case someone has cold sore or whatnot. So it's always nice to have these disposable ones. This next container I carry all eye products. So for this particular shoot I did want to add this sequence thing just for fun because it was a more hippie kind of vibe, so that's the reason this one's here, but usually I don't carry it. I have 4 eyeshadow palettes, or actually 3 for this particular shoot. I always carry my Viseart brow palette. This is the brow powder of choice. This is the Viseart Editorial Brights. Again, the vibe was hippie, so I didn't know if I wanted any color, so that's the reason I've used this. Then I also carry my Viseart Grande Volume 1 and 2. So Volume 1 is all matte eyeshadows, which I love. And then Volume 2 is all shimmer eyeshadows. For eye primer, I carry the NARS eye primer, but this varies. I sometimes switch it up with the MAC eyeshadow primer, so I have both. For mascara, currently I'm just carrying these 3 at the moment. So I have the primer from L'Oreal, which is the Voluminous Primer. I have the Voluminous Mascara, which goes with it, but it's kind of drying up, so I've also carried the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, which I've been loving at the moment. So this is the one for my kit. I carried the mini lash curler because models are less intimidated with this compared to the large size. Then I have 2 gel liners, black and a brown, that I carry. One is by Makeup Forever, the other one's by L'Oreal. I also carry the Duraline by Inglot, just in case I need to make any liner or anything waterproof. For brows, I carry 2 of these dip brow pomades by Anastasia. One is medium brown and the other is dark brown. I sometimes add ebony or granite depending on the client that I have, but for light skin tones these 2 seem to work well. And then I have a bunch of brow gels, brow pen. So I carry some by Benefit. I think 3 of these are by Benefit. And then this one's by Charlotte Tilbury, which is for really dark brow hair. And then this MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint, and this is just one of the shades Fling, but I really love this product and I want to get more shades in here. And then lastly, I have this Liner Designer by Beauty Blender, which is really nice if you're creating cat eye shape or any graphic form of liner. In this last container, I carry my cheek products, so blush, contour, bronzer, highlighter, any of those things. And then I also carry this Eye Magic palette, which is like a dupe for the Makeup Forever Flash palette. Oh, and I also carry my lip products in here. So I have a Chanel Bronze Universal right here. I was carrying 2 of the ColourPop Super Shock cheek highlighters. Currently I'm carrying Monster and Flexitarian. Flexitarian is one of my favorite shades for light skin tones. I'm carrying the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and this one's for fair, medium skin tones. I'm carrying this beautiful cream highlighter palette by Danessa Myricks. I'm carrying this stick blush, I think, or a matte multiple by NARS. This is in the shade Siam, and it's a beautiful orange-red kind of a blusher or all-over use product, which I love. I have the RCMA contour wheel. Oh, sorry, it's called shading. So I have that, which is lovely for contouring. I have the Infinity Glass, so anytime I want to gloss up the skin or eyes or lips, I can use this. I also have the traditional lip gloss, and this one's by Bobbi Brown. Let's go over to this side. I have the RCMA blush palette. So this is what that looks like. Got 5 shades in here. Have the Danessa Myricks Luxe Cream palette. This is the Feminist palette. Sorry, this is what that looks like. I carry my ABH lip palette, which has got a lot of use. Great for customizing any lip color. I love this palette for that. And then I have 4 of the lip palettes from MAC. So this one is called Editorial Oranges, which looks like that. Then we have Editorial Reds, which is like that. Then we have, I believe, Plums. Yes, Select Plums. And then lastly, Modern Browns. Then I have a MAC palette where I have blushes and contour powders. So this is what that looks like. And I also have some NARS blush in here. And then depending on the shoot, I will switch out these shades for other products. And then the last product is this dupe for the Makeup Forever Flash palette. This is by iMagic. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of use from this palette. And that's it. That's all the products that I carry in my freelance makeup kit. So I hope this gave you a little insight on what products I like to carry in my kit, and hopefully gave you some pointers or some products that you may want to try. So I hope this video was helpful, especially to other makeup artists who are always curious to see, because I know I had searched and looked for so many videos when I was curating my kit. So I hope this video was helpful. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me.